Okay, רבותיי, בוקר טוב. We would like to continue with our בוקר כולל in our synagogue Bet El. And we left off on Married Secrets, חופת ציון, כניגה לבן ציון מוצפי, and page 60. החובה מוטלת על מי שמבררים אצלו בנוגע לשידוך, למסור פרטים נכונים ולא לשנות בהם. People that ask you for שידוך, they have to be saying precise information. Don't say the guy is very good guy, very good guy. The guy is smoking weed, doing drugs, going casino, and what is very good guy. Hashem Yerachem is saying these things. You want your daughter to also get married to such a guy? Now why is he a very good guy? ולכן האדם אשר על פי קביעת רופא סובל ממחלה תורשתית. If a doctor says that this guy has a certain חס ושלום in the genes, he has disease. Your genes has disease.
Genes?
Genes. Genes, это генетика. או באיזו מחלה קשה או חס ושלום, they have a certain disease in the family, או שיש לו מום, או פגם מהותי, או חס ושלום is a defect, that it is serious defect. If his pinky is a little bit twisted, okay, it's not a big defect, but he has a bigger defect that you know. when you have a Markov can you for example, let's say you know, if you know, or he was already married once, thank you, or he was already married once in a different country nobody knows about, and he got divorced because he couldn't make kids. He has a doctor said that he has problem in his sperm. Now he came to Queens, he's getting married to this lady. They're asking him, Bechor, I want to get married to her. What do you say?
Defect.
He says you have to say חייב להודיע על כך לצד השני. You must.
Это не לשון הרע?
No. You're going to burn the girl. She gets married not for him only, she also wants to have kids. If she doesn't want to have kids, she's 70 years old, okay? Get married. You're not going to have kids.
Если у нее уже дети есть?
It depends on her. You cannot hide the information from her. כשם שלא יחפות שיעלימו ממנו ומילדיו פרטים מהותיים. Same thing you didn't want. If your daughter gets married, your granddaughter tomorrow, your grandson getting married, you don't want people to hide information.
Yeah.
Like the other day I asked you, why is this people got divorced? You said she was in the clubs. Remember?
Yeah.
Tomorrow she's getting married to somebody else. A girl, married woman, at 2 o'clock in the morning in clubs. It's a serious problem. So something that it is, let's say she got divorced because the guy is very picky. He wants every time a new food. Can make every day a new food. So it's a defect in his eyes, but it's not a defect that you have to say it. Another important thing is to remember the mindset of a married woman or a married guy is not the mindset of a single guy. Single guy looks at the girl, she has something a little bit off in her eyes, a little bit off in her face, something here, something there. No, I don't want. Why you don't want? This bothers me. This bothers you. Let's say the same thing. Let's say you got married to her, this wasn't there. After marriage, it came out. What are you going to divorce?
No.
What do we see? The mindset of a married guy, it's not the mindset of a single guy. That's why Yetzer Hara, especially to the picky guys, he makes a big deal about smallest things. She is too tall, she's too short, her nose is like this, her eyes is like that. He wants the perfect one. You have to go perfect. You have to close your eyes, move on in life. Get married and move on. Something he says that you don't want to hide from your children, don't hide from somebody else's children. Не сделай, чтобы кто-то, не дай Бог, загорел, погорел, איך אומרים? פגרל. כך לא יעשה זאת לאחרים, שנאמר ואהבת לרעך כמוך. Love somebody else as You love yourself. ואם לא גילה, כן, מותר לאחרים להודיע. And if he, משום שנאמר, לא תעמוד על דם רעך. If you see the blood of your brother spills, you cannot say, I don't know how to help. Not allowed to. You have to help the person, especially he came to you. מותר לאחרים להודיע. He said, what if he didn't come to you, but you see this guy's daughter, חס ושלום, getting married to this guy that is not a good guy. You know this guy.
You have to go and tell him.
You have to tell him, Alyo Vasya, you found out about your future domot? I'm sorry to tell you, but you know, this and this. He was sitting in jail for beating up people. He was chas v'shalom stealing back in the day. He was chas v'shalom smoking drugs back in the day. Ты куда ставишь свою дочку? Can I tell it to him or no?
Yes?
Yes, you have to tell it to him. Got it?
чтобы она не сгорела.
Right. ואין בזה איסור לשון הרע. And there is no לשון הרע problem. But that's only when you know. Sometimes people don't know. The herd.
Да, нельзя.
כל זה יעשה ריבון שידע על הבעיה בצורה ברורה ומוחלטת. Not that you heard. השערות וכיוצא בזה, ואת הכל יעשה לאחר התייעצות עם רב פוסק מורה הוראה, אשר רואה לו את כל ההלכה. He says this topic is very detailed, so you have to ask the rabbi, right now I see this guy's daughter getting married to this guy. I know bad history of this guy. Many people don't know maybe, but I know.
Это рабай должен сказать.
Can I tell to the father, to the daughter, to the future Kelin, can I tell him this information, or I'm gonna break their mazal? You have to ask the rabbi. Because you cannot know all cases in one line written here. So don't say until you don't ask. Somebody came to you, Bechor, what do you think about this lady? Is good or no? You know that this lady is not good. Can you? But you don't know. Maybe she did tshuva. Maybe she's not going to repeat this. I don't know. I said, this girl, let me find out. Let me find out. I'll get back to you in a few days. Sure. Meanwhile, you're going to Rabbi, I know information like this and like that. Not I heard, I know. Should I tell it or should I not? If I should tell it, how should I tell it? Sometimes muchaslana люди делают. No? The guy made one time something, they're making a big deal out of small things. ואת הכל יעשה לאחר התייעצות עם רב פוסק מורה הוראה. So go and ask the rabbi, he says, and do not make your own decisions. As the Gemara says in Masechet Yevamot Samech Daled, in Masechet Yevamot page 64, Gemara says, do not get married to a family that her family, chas v'shalom, have nichpim, epilepsy, or metzoraim, skin disease, tzarat, prakaza. But that's only whenever it happened 3 times. והוא שוחזק כן 3 פעמים. וכן נפסק בשולחן ערוך. והיינו שאפילו אם האישה עצמה בריאה, כל שממשפחתה הוחזק חולי זה, לא יישא אדם משום שהוא חולי תורשתי. If you see 3 problems, repeat it, they said that's already a sign back in the day of genetic problem. גנטיקת המין חרושה. Don't get married. Don't make your son, your grandson, חס ושלום, marry these people. כל שכן צריך להיזהר מלהינשא לאישה אשר בעצמה חולה, או חס ושלום, she herself is sick. לכן אדם אשר על פי קביעת רופא סובל ממחלה תורשתית או מחלה קשה אחרת, או ששמו פגום מהותי, חייב להודיע על כך לצד השני, ולא יעלים זאת. כשם שלא אכפות שיעלימו ממנו מילדיו. Okay, we said that part. וכן כתב הרמב"ם. And so too says the רמב"ם, מן הלכות רוצח, chapter 1 and הלכה 14, שהשומע גויים, או מוסרים, מחשבים על חברו רעה, או טומנים לו פח. If you hear right now, גויים are talking to do something bad to this guy. You heard them. Like מרדכי היהודי. That heard that they want to kill Ahashverosh. Remember? They didn't know that he understands the language. Biktan Vaterish. So I said like this, you heard about 2 goyim wants to do something to your friend. To somebody, not even a friend. Kakot a Jewish guy. ולא גילה אוזן חברו והודיעו, and you said, what should I get involved? Taki muninada. С кем поведешься, то и наберешься. He messing up with these dirty people. Amin Batashava. Cannot do that. You have to let him say, listen, I heard these guys are planning something on you. Make sure you watch after your kids. Make sure you watch after yourself. I don't want to have problems. I told you what I heard. Все, уже сам знаешь оттуда. You cannot say, why should I be the bad guy? Report bad things. Tomorrow maybe they're going to find out that I told him. Sometimes in weddings, in a shidduch, you said, be careful, this girl has a bad record. She got divorced once because she was in the clubs at 2 o'clock in the morning. I know, I didn't hear. I know what I'm telling you. Sometimes a person heard from the domot side, the son-in-law side, the groom side, because he hates her. So sometimes they make up stories. So he say, oh, she was like this, oh, she was like that, and she was not. One time a person came to Bedin, I was so shocked. The guy is telling me, I know him from childhood. I said, what are you doing here? He said, you here? And I said, yeah, what happened? I said, yeah, my wife, he says, Resha'it Ako, I want to divorce her. I said, wow, you want to get divorced? Yeah. Hi? She said, what did she do? She said, she stole all my money, Rabbi. You believe? She took all my money, put it in this account, this stuff. I have nothing left. She stole all my money going out to clubs, going out to this. Right? Now I believed him. He's my friend. I couldn't believe he's going to lie to me. When she came to Bedin, I said, okay, listen, I can't hear his one side. We need to have two sides. She came to Bedin. She proved to Bedin that this guy used to gamble. He used to take her money and his money, go casino gamble.
Wow.
So she goes to the bank and she takes all the money from this account to a different account for him not to have money to gamble. Now what did he say to Bedin? She is thief. She stole all my money. Why she took your money? She didn't say. Понимаешь? Да, she goes here, wow, she goes there. Smuchas lana is there. And whatever she transferred, hundreds of thousands of dollars we're talking about. Not $5,000-$10,000. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Она все забрала.
Она не забрала. Она и перевела. She didn't take it only to herself. She said, I want to live life with him, but he's sick. Gamble. Что такое, говорит? Tomorrow he's going to lose all my money. I'm working hard for this money. He works hard for the money. And he goes gambling the money. After that, I said, unbelievable how the Torah is right. The Torah said, never hear one side. Because they're going to make you believe that they are amid, they are okay. I said, Bechor, I never believed that. That the person that I knew him like this. Amanu. In Bedin. I wanted to help him, he's my friend.
Что стало потом?
Что стало? Потом развелись они. They couldn't live together, but at least he wanted to sue her to bring back all the money. First of all, it's not all his money. Part of the money was also hers. She proved it to us. She was working for sure. So they split. They split whatever he is, hers, whatever he is. They got divorced. What can we do?
Дети есть?
They had kids, yeah. He's a gambler. He cheats on her. She was also not something good, doing good over there. Whatever. So that's why you see. You sometimes hear oh, this girl was in clubs until 2 o'clock in the morning. How do you know? My friend told me. How do you know your friend says the truth? Your friend is the father-in-law of this girl. So he's gonna take his son's side. He's not gonna say his son is bad. He's gonna say she is bad. So you say, my friend is not gonna lie to me. Because he wants to keep his name clean, or his son's name clean. He's gonna say that's the killing side. They are dirty, she's dirty, the family is dirty, the father-in-law, the mother-in-law, Kudov, everybody dirty. He's gonna try to make all the dirt on their side. And tomorrow, they got divorced. Tomorrow she's back on the Shidduchim market. They come to you and say, Bechor, you know this family? This family, forget about them. Why? No, the daughter over there was on club until 2 o'clock in the morning. How do you know? My friend told me. He's not gonna lie. How do you know that?
Yeah.
But in case, says the rabbi, you know, not you heard.
If you know.
If you know, you cannot stay quiet. Он меня не спросил, what should I say? He didn't ask me anything. He's right now going to burn his life if he's going to get married to this lady. If it's true, whatever it was said, and you know it's true.
Yeah.
Not because you heard.
Yeah.
Then you have the obligation to go and let the guy know about this problem. וכן בשולחן ערוך בעל שו"ת מעיל צדקה בצוואתו כתב עד כמה צריך האדם שמירה בעת השידוכים שלא יגזימו בדבר. באמת הדבר נוגע עד לנפשו. It says you cannot exaggerate. Sometimes you see a person smoking weed. What people say, oh, narcoman. I'm not saying it's good to smoke weed. It's not even allowed to smoke weed. It starts from weed, goes to the next level. And don't say to me it's not going to happen. Just to put yourself in the question of maybe it'll happen, it's already a problem.
Yeah.
So how people report? Oh, this boy narcoman. Why is he narcoman? Drug addict. He's not drug addict. He smokes weed from one to time. You have to stop. It's not good to smoke it, but don't say he's smoking weed. I saw him smoking weed a few times. Or I know that he's smoking weed. Say this.
Yeah. Narcoman goy.
Yeah. ואם הזהירה התורה מהונאת ממון, שלא יצבע לכלים ישנים ושלא ינפיח בבני מעיים, על אחת כמה וכמה וכמה הונאת ממון, ואם נראה שיכול האדם להרוויח קצת בשבח, מכל מקום לא ישקר חס ושלום. ולדעתי לזה נהגו התורות הראשונים שלא היו שטחנים כי אם תלמידי חכמים. Back in the day says the שטחנים used to be תלמידי חכמים. Back in the day. So they would know what to say and what not to say. וכמה שכל ישר צריך האדם ליישר בכך את נפשו בעניינים אלו כיוצא בהם, כי אפס קצהו אני מזכיר מהם, שמה שלא יעלה האדם על נפשו להיזהר בכך. והגאון רבי ישראל איסר, בגדולי הרבנים בווילנה, בספרו פתחי תשובה, על אור החיים כתב, הנה מגן אברהם וכן בספרי מוסר העריכו בחומר איסור לשון הרע. וראיתי לנכון להעיר לאידך גיצה שיש עוון גדול יותר מזה, והוא גם מצוי יותר, וזהו מי שמונע עצמו מלגלות אוזן חברו. It says even though הלשון הרע is a big עבירה, but there is a bigger עבירה to let people burn. So that's why you have to know, to let people burn, you're not allowed to. To say bad things, you're also not allowed to. So you have to know which one is allowed to or which one is not allowed to. And Gemara says, if your friend's item got lost, his wallet, his phone, his item, you lost it, you have an obligation to bring it back to him?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's called Hashavat Aveda, returning a lost. На русском как?
Вернуть потерю.
Вернуть потерю, yeah? There's a mitzvah like this in Torah, from the Oraita. It says, what's more important for a person, his phone or his daughter? His phone or his son?
Who's son?
So it says right now the son, the daughter is getting married to people that are not good. If you're not going to say anything bad, anything to them, you made him lose his son. You made him lose his daughter. Как ты тихо сидел, ты знал об этом? How did you stay quiet? You should have said something. How they say in the train? You see something? Say something. מהדברים מסורים ללב, אם בכוונה אתה מספר לחברו לרעה. הרי זה בכלל לשון הרע. אבל אם כוונתו לטובה, if it is for תועלת, for beneficial reason, it should not burn, חס ושלום, if you will stay quiet, you made עבירה. מה דם שאתה? מתשן גופתה. That's the problem, you should have said something. וכן פסק חפץ חיים. חפץ חיים, every time says don't speak לשון הרע, he himself says in these cases you have to say. And not only in shidduch of marriage, also it says in business. If you know these guys are mafia guys. One guy told me, that one guy goes into a certain business with them, yeah? And then he makes balagan. He say, you don't want me as a partner? Buy me out. He puts a price, woo! And then he brings his mafia friend. They don't want to pay such a high price to him. So he says, okay, listen, tell the truth. The money that I gave you, the partnership, it's not my money. This is somebody's money. You don't want to give me the money I'm asking you? You're going to have to deal with him. Now, if they would know that this money is his, they would never take it because this guy is mafia guy. He comes and says, listen, guys, if you don't want to buy him out on this price on the good way, you're going to have to pay this price on the bad way. Все вот эти слова сказал, уже понятно, what is the bad way. По-хорошему дашь, по-плохому отдадите. These people вечера топар деньги вытаскивают, лишь бы избавиться от этого. Giving the money to get rid of them. And he said that they repeat this like this a few times. They go into a certain part, you see something is cooking, yeah, I want a partner, I'll put money. I'll put time, money, sure. And then make balagan. You want me out? No problem. Pay me this money.
Wow.
It's a trick. Trick. Repeats itself.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Somebody told me this. I was shocked. I know these people. Now, he said that's what they did to him, and that's why he said he found out that they did to others also. Он заходит, как будто he's okay, guy, okay, his partner is working, putting time, money. At the end, he makes balagan, puts a high price to buy him out, and then he says the money is not mine, the money is this guy's, go deal with him.
Sure.
And they're forced to pay the high price. So let's say right now you know about these guys, that they are doing this. Tomorrow you're coming to your cousin, neighbor, whoever it is, friend, somebody you know, знакомый. You say, you open a new pharmacy, a new restaurant, and you daycare, or whatever business you made, selling cars, selling this, selling that. Who is here? Only you? No, I have this guy partner now. This guy also wants to become my partner. This guy, that's not called this guy. Don't touch this guy. Why? I heard he's a good guy, I heard this, I heard that. He wants to put time, he wants to put money. I said, there is mafiosi behind you, be careful.
Yeah.
Should I say this, or maybe this guy that I'm going to say right now is going to sell you out. He's going to go to him and say, listen, Bechor told me these bad things about...
Да, он может так сделать.
Yeah. Then he's going to come to me.
Yeah.
Зачем мне это надо, Дардиса? I said, no, you have to tell him.
А если действительно так произойдет?
If your life comes first. If you're saying that it could happen, yeah, your life comes first. But hint it to him maybe in a different way. It should not come from you if you're afraid for yourself.
Сказать так, вот так.
Write a letter
Да.
without you это напечатать, чтобы не узнали твой почерк. Поставь на business, до свидания. I told him. So he should not find out it's you in order not to have problems with you. But you told him, be careful, this guy is a mafiosnik. He looks like a simple guy, but he has mafias behind him.
Да.
But don't exaggerate. Don't exaggerate. Муха слона не делай. שכבר היו מקרים של שמועות פורחות באוויר או שהמציאו עלילה. It says many times people make stories, חבל על הזמן. I told you there was one girl in Forest Hills, what she did. She was supposed to get married to a certain guy. They got already engaged. And one Shabbat she came to his parents, and his mother said something bad to this girl. She answered back. The Kelim answer back to the mother-in-law. Why? Became disaster. So, Palamali at the wedding. Now she feels hurt. The lady feels very bad. What did she do? She goes to everybody. She says, this guy, you know, what happened? You broke the wedding. What happened? She says, интересуется, what happened? He says, you know this guy? I found out he has 2 children with a Spanish girl. He was back in the day traveling from place to place. He's very dangerous. He's very not loyal. He doesn't tell it to people. After you'll get married, you'll say, I'm sorry, I have another wife. I'm sorry, I have another family. Or she used to go and say to her, told her, put it on Facebook, put it on Ether, to revenge, to fight back against him. She didn't do anything. Shtuyot, made up story.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna come to you. Huh? This guy wants to get married. What do you know about it? Oh, nidai boch, that's not good. Why? He has another family with goyim. On you tzitzi univoyes. You're gonna say shtuyot. Why? You heard. Do you know?
No, I heard.
It's my cousin. My cousin told it to me. He's not gonna lie to me. I know him like this. Your cousin can also make mistake, not purposely, but maybe he heard also. He heard from somebody, and he heard from somebody, and nobody knows where the start point started.
Репутацию это сделали.
Да.
Она замуж вышла?
No?
До сих пор не
No.
вышла замуж.
She was already 37, 38 years old.
Вау.
She didn't get married yet, no. He got married.
Он женился.
Да, he got married. But she didn't get married yet, no. He was 37, 38 years old. She ruined his name. Bechora, until he had to prove to this girl, it was very hard. Imagine every girl she goes, you the guy this? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Bechora, every time. He went through big problems until he got married. But she is still not married. So that's why you have to be careful, he says over here. Sometimes mamtsim alila, they make up stories.
Выдумывают историю.
Yeah. And this asur to do. Hashem is going to punish her for this. It's a big mistake she did. Doing a person like this. Shtuyot, making up stories. The other day was in Bedin, another case. The guy's 45 years old. Started 42, 45, I don't remember. Started with a girl 19 years old. He's divorced. And I don't know where they met each other. Anaimu panravilas. On ye panravilas. Start talking. Her brother doesn't want that he should get married to her. He's divorced. He's 45 years old. She's 19 years old. Why should they get married to such a thing? She comes to Bedin with her brother. Rabbi, what should we do? Now, what did he tell to the rabbi? What did the brother, told to the rabbi? I don't want my sister to date this guy. Why? This guy is old, he's divorced, and he touched my sister inappropriately. What do you want? He said, this guy has to be punished. He tells to the rabbi. I said, I was there also. I said, how do you want to punish him? He says he's working in a certain Jewish organization. You, as the rabbi, called this rabbi Jewish organization. Kick him out from there. I told him, I'm sorry, how are we going to kick out? And the girl crying, crying. I said, because your sister crying, it doesn't mean that it happened. You're right now going and killing somebody's parnasah for what? Because she's saying certain things? Maybe he never touched her. Maybe, or even if he did, maybe she wanted him to touch her. How do you know all this information? No, he did unwillingly touched her. Unwillingly. I can say you also touched me, right? So what? Oh, he touched me. Where is the proof? How are you going ahead and killing somebody's parnasah without any proof?
Да.
It's wrong. People making up stories to make a point in their whatever they
Так
argue.
он не хочет, чтобы а она сама хочет за него замуж выйти?
She says yes, I want him. She said yes, but the brother said no. He made kishuf. Judugar said. This is irrelevant. They want, it's their life. We wouldn't recommend, obviously, to a young girl to go to such a thing. We don't recommend this. But if they want it, they want. What can we do? The problem was that the brother want us to call to the Jewish organization. We bedin call the Jewish organization to kick him out from the job. Why? How can this guy work in Jewish organization and touch girls?
Wow.
First of all, he didn't touch girls. Maybe he touched a girl. Maybe. And even that has no proof. You're saying, who said it happened? That's what the rabbi says over here. Be careful. Whenever you want pass information, don't pass information you heard. You assume. Only when you know.
Yeah.
Another thing over here, very important one. Very important one. Bechor, you're not going to like it, but that's what's written here. He got Moshe Feinstein. They asked him, there was one lady, Ba'alat Tshuva, lady, אשר נכשלה בעבירה באיסור נידה ובאיסור פנויה. She was nida, and she was single, and unfortunately she made mistake with another man when she was single. Now she did tshuva. She's already not doing this shtuyot anymore. When she dates that other guy, should she tell it to him or no? That she did that?
Конечно, надо сказать.
So the Rabbi Moshe Feinstein said, you have to say, but not at the beginning. Later on. Why? It says at the beginning, smallest thing.
Да.
At the beginning, it says you have to get used to each other. Then this mistake that you have done, it's not going to be already big deal. If it is still big deal, okay, he's going to break it. But if it's not a big deal, don't say it at the beginning. Moshe Feinstein told her, date him. After a few times, you tell him. Why? Because sometimes the first date, you're going out, the first date. Maybe you don't even like each other. So why should you make your name dirty? Oh, you know I broke up with her? She used to do this. Already another guy knows. And this guy will tell to his friends, and these friends will tell to their friends. You making for the girl harder to do tshuva. So that's why he says, reduce the chances of him saying no to you by getting used to you like each other. Then, so listen, I have something to share with you. In the past, this and this happened, but now I'm not doing these things anymore.
Wow.
ממילא אסור אז להגיד לו, רק אחרי שתדעי שרוצה לשא אותך בבירור, שכבר אמר לך ודיבר בדבר הנישואין. So after how many times you should say? So after you see already it's getting serious, it's about to getting married. It's getting serious to the point of getting married. He already talks to you about marriage. So listen, I think we are meant for each other. So what do you want to leave? Where you house, apartment? Уже начинает разговор на это пошел. And things of marriage already. He says, now is the time you can say.
Может, она отвернется и уйдет.
Okay. What can you do? But already, since he already loves her, you already see so much good things in her. Midot, beauty, razgavor, smile, responsibility. She said 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock. She didn't say 8 o'clock, she comes out 9 o'clock. Она ему приятно идет, בסדר. Now he says you can say after they're already talking about marriage.
Да.
Wow.
А потом он может сказать, почему ты сразу не сказала?
I asked the rabbi. The rabbi told me this. I asked yesterday, Torah anytime. Проходишь к нам? I said, how do you know which rabbis to put in your website, which rabbis not to put? It's a very big website. Millions of people at hours. Very big website, yes. How do you know? Some rabbis are demona. So shtuyot, they say put the camera, start saying shtuyot. How do you know which one to put? It says that we have da'at Torah, we have big rabbis we consult with. He told me the names of those rabbis. We're asking them, Rabbi, this and this situation, keep him in the website or take him out from the website? What should we do? So I said, nobody gets hurt. He said, no. He said, the rabbi told us. It's not personal, our problem. You have a question? Go to this rabbi, ask him. When a person couple, same thing. Whenever they have a rabbi in between, what rabbi says, they have to follow. Sometimes they make rabbi shopping. No, rabbi shopping b'choriz? Which one is going to give the best answer they like to hear?
Yeah.
Then you have to have one rabbi. What tells you it's comfortable for you, not comfortable for you, you have to follow. So that's why he says over here, the lady will tell the guy, if he's going to ask, why you only told me to me now? She'll say, the rabbi told me that.
Yeah.
Rabbi Moshe Feinstein in Or Chaim chapter 4 in Siman Kuf Yud Chet 118. Ikar Adavar, it says, whenever you're dating Bechor, the main thing is שהנערה צריכה לברר בבחירת זיווגה הוא יראת שמיים ושמירת המצוות של המוצא. The lady says should look in the guy, the main thing is that he is shomer mitzvot and he has יראת שמיים, God-fearing person. For example, one of the best way to find out the guy is God-fearing or no, see what time he comes to tefillah. If in tefillah, he has no יראת שמיים.
А если он вообще не ходит в синагогу?
вообще, where is your יראת שמיים? כי איסור מוחלט להינשא לאדם שאינו ירא שמיים. It's אסור, he says, for people to get married to people that doesn't have יראת שמיים. Even if he's very wealthy, he's a big doctor, he's a big millionaire. Because you chas v'shalom can end up making with him a lot of mistakes, a lot of averot. And do not believe the fact that he's going to do tshuva. If you got married already to people that are not so observant, and he say, okay, give me time, I'll do tshuva. Okay, don't break up. You're already married. But to get into relationship, you're religious, and they are not religious, putting yourself in such a relationship, says Rabbi Mutzafi in page 63, don't trust this. Last week, in Bedin, lady, head covered, new, такая спокойная, такая приятная женщина. A young lady, 22, 23. Her husband, I don't want to keep Shabbat. I don't want to go to shul. I don't like religion.
How come?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him. I saw this. I felt so bad for her. Она его любит. They're already married. They have no kids. So one person over there told her, you have no kids. He doesn't want to follow whatever you want to follow. Maybe it's not for you. Another person said, talked to her privately. She said, I love him. I can't let him go. So now she has to handle the case. She's going to have to wait for him to do tshuva. But let's say the same case would be before marriage. He is balaganist and she is tzadeket, or vice versa. I'm open to do tshuva. Don't trust it, says the rabbi.
Тура говорит, если она садыким, а он нет, она его сделает садыким.
You see, it didn't work here. They're already together a year and a half. It didn't work there. Look what he says to Bedin. They ask him, does she hurt you? Does she not cook for you? Does she do something bad? Perfect wife. Why he says I want to divorce her. So why? I don't want to hurt her by her seeing me not keeping Shabbat, not keeping mitzvot. I feel bad that I make her feel bad. I want my wife to be happy with me. And I see that she is not happy with me. Because I'm alim. I don't keep mitzvot, I don't keep Shabbat.
Если ты ее любишь, сделай.
Yeah, that's what we told him. He said, no, it's too hard for me. It's too fanatic for me. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have guidance. Not maybe, for sure, doesn't have guidance.
Так она вообще могла выйти за него замуж?
I don't know. I don't know what their original plan was for them.
Захотела, наверное.
Maybe she was thinking,
Перевоспитание.
перевоспитание будет. That's what the rabbi says. Don't put yourself into this. By default, men and women, different mindset. Уже разница между ними есть. Всегда. Even the best wife, the best husband, they always have different understanding of life. That's how Moshe made.
Yeah.
Men has different mindset, women has different mindset. To add to it another problem of religion level difference,
Yeah.
it's going to have another problem in the relationship. Shabbat, he wants to go to the beach. What are you going to do? I want to spend time with my wife on the beach.
Wow.
What are you going to do? Or his brother has a birthday. Shabbat, he invites us. He lives on Long Island,
We have to go to the
and you live in Queens. What are you going to do? Let's go, we'll sleep over there. No, I don't like sleeping over there. Я что, бедный, что ли? У меня дом, что ли, нету? I'm going to go there Friday night, travel back in the car after the meal. No, what are you going to do now? All this is, as is, there is already difficult
Yeah.
to keep relation shalom bayit for a long time. Now on top of it, you're putting different level of religion, it's even harder. That's why it says, if you're already in this relationship, what can you do?
Yeah.
Don't break the laws, obviously, but you have to have patience and let him pick up for the religion level. If he's not, he's not. What can you do? This is your tikkun. But to get into such a relationship to begin with, you should not have done that. No, он мне сказал, что он будет ходить, he's going to go to synagogue, he's going to learn Torah, he's going to give tzedakah, he's going to sponsor avrech, כל הכבוד, sponsor avrech is a big mitzvah, but it doesn't make him shomer Shabbat.
Что, если он не шумит шаббат, спонсировать не может, что ли?
I говорю, может, but you want your husband to be shomer Shabbat. The fact that he gives $5,000 a month to the Knesset, to the yeshiva, it doesn't make him shomer Shabbat. It's a different mindset when you're not shomer Shabbat or when you are shomer Shabbat. It's a different mind.
Yeah.
Here, somebody told me he got married to his wife was from at a religious school. Religious school. She gets married to him. He was the total opposite at that time. And he always used to tell her, it's okay, Shabbat, let's travel, let's enjoy, restaurants, kasher, nikasher, don't worry about it. Bechora, slowly, she fell from religion,
Wow.
the lady. Now, he became religious.
Oh.
Now, they have few kids already. She already got used to the not religious lifestyle. Restaurant payom, kasher, nikasher, don't worry about it. Now, make mistake yourself, cha'adin. She has the kids she feeds. The kids eating non-kosher.
Wow.
The lady came from yeshiva. The mother from yeshiva fell so much in religion, became right now not eating kosher. Our children not eating kosher. Понимаете, что происходит?
А он кошерный стал.
Now he is kasherny. But now because she is having a difficult, he said, I don't know what to do. Very hard. I agree, it's very hard. But I told him it's number one thing that affects your children's mazal is food. Adam Arishon lost his mazal. He got kicked out from Gan Eden because he ate that forbidden tree.
Yeah.
Food is number one thing that affects your children's mazal. Don't make this mistake. If your wife doesn't keep Shabbat, doesn't do anything, whatever, as long as she goes to mikveh, okay. She's not modest, she's not saying bracha when she eats, so sure, okay. But food has to be kosher 100%. Don't mess with this. This is a red line. No. So now, if he would ask, or she would ask, Rabbi, should I get into this relationship? Why would you tell her, Bechol?
No.
No. He's not your level of religious. They're about to like him. You like him now. Tomorrow you're going to have issues because you want one thing, he wants another thing.
Yeah.
He wants to go to non-kosher restaurants at that time. You don't want that. Потом что сделаешь? Сдашься. Или будешь драться, или будешь сдаваться. И так тебе покой не будет. If you're gonna fight with him, you have no peace. If you're going to let go, it's okay, Gufta, then you don't have inner peace because you're going to eat yourself. Why did I make this Avera?
Yeah.
That's why he says, don't trust the fact that he's going to do tshuva. Get married from beginning to the people at your level of religion. So this way you're going to have, Baruch Hashem, high level religious, get married somebody that also high level of religion. Like this, you're going to have the same mindset and together Shalom Bayit for many years to come. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen. Amen.
Moshe Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you for coming.